Hello, everyone. Welcome back for episode 22 of the Gossamer Veil. I'm your DM, Katie. I'm joined tonight with my players, same as always. We have Jillian, Kyle, Mac, and Greg. It's been 2 weeks. Let's start with a recap to remember all the things that were going on. I did not read the notes from last session, so we are fully winging this. I don't remember where we started. Now I remember where we started. You guys are in the town of Autrior. You were very recently cursed by a fae at the river, where whenever you hear your name, you get a little bit of a headache that only affected Kian, Madden, and Lamb. Kian's now cured of that, but the other two still get their little headaches. We started last session with you all talking about whether or not you wanted to infiltrate the Boundless, this bandit group that you've been tasked with dealing with in whichever way you see them fit. You're just supposed to make them stop what they're doing. And you are currently in a position where you potentially could infiltrate. They have been recruiting people in this town, and you met with somebody that's very high ranked, her named Amara, and it seems like they would accept you all. So, just kind of up to you if morally you feel comfortable trying to sneak in and do potentially bandit esque things. But we'll see. After a little bit of chatting, you all decide to go visit the waterfall of Airved that's in town. Uh, Passed by some of those standing stones, like what you saw on the road quite a while ago, has those little Oghams etchings on them, words you cannot read, but they're there. And you went into this kind of a subterranean cavern, waterfall pouring out of the ceiling, where you could see the evening sky through. Uh, Pretty nice space. There are baskets filled with clothes there for people apparently that are going to be reincarnated. It happens every year on the festival Ostra. You met an elven woman named Willow who's waiting there for her son Fen to potentially come back to life. Uh, then Kian, you explored near the waterfall itself and found that there seemed to be a patch of the herbs near where the water was hitting the basin that was dying. Uh, Potentially cursed. You're not sure. There's something wrong here. It definitely feels reminiscent of your dream, just or potentially stories you've heard of resurrection in the past, but you aren't currently sure what's going on there. Uh, while there, Kian and Matt went and hid behind the waterfall because there's always a secret spot behind the waterfall, and Kian found a staff of some sort. Is it fancy? Maybe. Is it just a stick? Who knows? Well, he found it, and after that, you all left. Denny trailing behind you, your beautiful watcher friend, headed back to the tavern for the evening. Lamb checked out her journal. It's, once again, whatever is reading it seemed to respond in the way she wanted. It is giving singular colors in response to the questions she is asking. So we potentially are getting a good guide for what emotions are being presented in this journal. And then you all went to bed and started heading to the festival. I think I might be missing stuff. But let me see. Kian, Lamb, and Jack, you all started heading towards festival activities. Madden went to the Boundless booth and talked to the uh, lady Amara. And she seems kind of flirty. Basically said, hey, if you need help killing your parents, we can do that. Family troubles, we got that. We help each other here. And am I missing anything else, guys? I feel like that's where we're at.
Gender, that is all.
Everyone is gender, and it's evolving.
That's what
Hell
this
yeah.
season's all about.
Amen,
Transformation.
brother.
Now we had a good gender butterfly transformation moment. That
Mm,
that I missed that part. There we
the
go.
chrysalis.
Chrysalis scene.
Mm.
Indubitably. Spring equinox.
Yes. Oh, it is still early in the morning. You guys literally just left the tavern. Madden, you've sat at a table. Everybody else, you are looking through booths. I'm kind of up for whichever group wants to start out. We can go with team with what's happening at this table, or we can look at some booths and do some fun things. So, who wants to do things first? I'm up for whatever.
Well, I know Kian's down to make some flower crowns for folks and check out the festivities.
Yes.
We'll start out with
Anyone's
team
tagging
fun
along?
stuff.
Team
Yeah,
Flower Crown.
fun
You
stuff.
all see Madden from a distance at one of the booths. This is not the biggest town. There's maybe like 10 booths. It's kind of like one of those square situations where definitely the businesses have tables out that are near where the festivities happen, and then there are tables in the middle and probably some other small activities. But you could see him having to sit there with this woman from a distance.
Hmm.
What are you all
Hmm.
feeling? Like there are shops with clothing, there are flower crowns, there's egg decorating, just
Hmm.
a lot of
Ooh.
shopping available at the moment.
Lamb is on board with like the crafty stuff. She
Yeah.
likes the idea of doing like flower crowns and egg decorating and stuff. That
Hmm.
sort of thing.
Yeah, I think Jack's right there. I think he'll sit down at the flower crown booth, craft booth, and he's gonna pour from one flask into his Jack flask and then into his Chester mug, as has become his
Hmm.
ritual.
The
And
new
Beautiful.
he's
ritual.
he's going to get to work
It's
on
double
making
filtered.
two crow-sized crowns.
Nice.
That's cute. That's cute.
Now, I want to hear about all these crowns people are making. You
Mm.
have
Yeah.
a table full of different florals to your heart's content greenery, flowers. There's probably
There's
some suspicious
hmm.
stuff in there, but somebody might use it.
Hmm. Interesting.
You said suspicious stuff.
Yeah, maybe somebody likes poison stuff. I don't know.
Ew.
It's a little bit of deadly nightshade going on here.
There's the 18 and up section that's just like in a
Oh.
box. You have to ask for permission to go into to get to those items.
Wow. Ooh,
There
saucy.
are some mushrooms in there, that they don't want the children to eat, but
Hmm.
if
Oh,
you want to put it on your crown,
then fine.
on like a
Okay.
little stick that you weave in, you can. It's just
Nice.
can't let the children have access to those.
That is only reasonable. Children will put anything and everything in their mouths.
As you see a small child trying to put a whole flower into their mouth.
Yes. Yes. I'm afraid that buttercup isn't going to taste very much like butter.
Let them learn.
Mm. He's
You just see
enjoying
like
it.
petals sticking out of their teeth.
Nice and green, hey? mm. Well,
Hmm.
vegetables, a vegetable.
Kian will point to like some mint leaves. Try that one.
Um, Pick it up. Whole handful of them.
oh
Just shove
no!
it.
Oh,
Eyes
the
start
doctor's quite a
watering
lot.
from the
Oh,
level.
Oh
oh,
no.
you might have got a bit spicy there.
You
You're
lie.
right. You need some water.
Oh no.
You're very brave. You're very brave. And Lamb will like sneak him a water skim on the sly.
I always liked the mint.
Might be a wee bit much for the tyke at that sort of concentration, I think.
You eat it. They'll push an even bigger pile in front of you.
Oh my. That's quite a lot, but I suppose, well, I'd hate to take them away from everybody else if they wanted to use them for their crowns and to like. I'll gladly try some too. I will nosh on some mint. She's not going to eat the whole pile. That's rude.
Fine, you don't have to make a saving throw about how spicy the mint is.
Jack will take a
This mint
fistful,
spicy.
just a fistful of mint, and he's going to prestidigitate it so it doesn't taste so strongly of mint, and he'll eat it.
Wow.
I think that's cheating.
Maintaining
cheating.
maintaining eye contact with this small child who just challenged him.
Mm.
Oh, roll insight for this child.
Amazing. Go for it. I believe in you, kid.
They got a nat 20.
Holy
Jesus.
shit!
Thanks,
This
guys.
child just called Jack's
Kids
bluff.
know. Kids know.
You're all liars here. I'm gonna get up and leave and go to the egg table that's on the other side of the square.
Oh dear.
I don't feel good about that.
Oh.
Looking up and staring you down from a distance every now and then.
So you go back to weaving tiny crowns every so often, looking over at that kid, like knowing that his dominance role had just failed.
Pat Jack on the shoulder.
Yeah, this
Fair,
kid's
fair.
not hiding that they are staring daggers across at this table now.
Oh no.
We've made an enemy here today.
That's not good. Children are right vengeful little things when they want to be.
Well,
You do know whose son
Oh,
it
yes,
is.
they are.
we made their friends back in Crossbow. It only makes sense. We should make some enemies of children in another town, right? Keep a sense of balance at the equinox.
I'm not sure if that's the sort of balance I'm looking for in my life. Thanks much, though. Still, perhaps. I'll mind it a little later. Lamb's just making a little flower crown that's like perfectly sized for Mead. Her
All
snallop.
the little critter crowns.
All the little critter crowns need priority. They
No
need
one's
to be
making
made
an
first.
actual crown for themselves, just the animal companions.
Lamb has started with her animal companion. She will think about herself when she has settled that.
I think gradually Kian is placing flower crowns on Lamb and Jack's head.
Mm.
Oh, thank you. What's a pick
Tippy
here?
toes.
Lamb just sort of bowing her head as Kian raises her hands up there. So
What
what
did
have you
these-
selected, dear?
Yeah, what do they look like?
So Lamb's looks like, honestly hard to describe. It's got some greenery, it's got some lavender and some chamomile and some little floofs. I will drop them in the chat.
Yay!
Jack's is a little more it's got more dark leaves. It's got some like dark blue flowers, some
Ooh,
dark reds, just a little more intense in color.
nice.
Then she'll work on one for herself and Madden. I think hers is just very bright, and whatever flowers draw her eyes, she'll incorporate.
Nice.
So the crow's crowns are little, basically dried twigs, and they've got well, clover's obviously has clover in it, but baby's breath and crocus, and then each of them in the front just has a single tulip petal, like as a crest.
Oh, that's
Yay.
cute.
Very good.
What do we pick for mead?
Gosh, Mead probably has to highlight and contrast with Mead's like bubblegum pink aesthetic. I think Lamb's picked some forget-me-nots, some bluebells, and a few a few dandelions and some I think a yellow crocus. With which she's like arranged the little petals around the flower crown. as like ornamentation.
Nice.
Yeah.
You all have all the flower crowns you want.
Hell
Yay.
yeah.
And
It's the simple things in these trying times.
it's just kind of a nice activity to do. It's been a little while since you've had a chance to do that. I mean, the mall was nice,
The mall was
but
nice, but the
not
mall was also a
in the
lot of like
same
walking
way.
around and
And
spending
also
money.
hilarious.
It was also a wild experience.
Yeah, very capitalist at the mall. It's just straight consumerism.
It is what it is. This is more crafty.
Tina, are you gonna work on one for Madden?
hmm That's what I'm doing right now.
Ooh, what are you gonna use then?
I like the look of these. You see some little maybe these are daisies, I don't know.
They look
Um,
like daisies, I think.
some little daisies. Just some fun little things. I don't think you'd want something too fancy.
Not
That's why you make
likely.
him something fancy.
Hmm.
Mm.
You know
Mm.
deep down he loves it. He's got a brash exterior, but you know he likes to feel loved.
Oh, well,
That's
of
very
course.
true. I think perhaps just one sort of ornamentation, just one thing a little bit flashier. I didn't
Hmm.
think you need to go too extravagant around the whole thing.
Yeah. Is there
One little
anything you see?
highlight. Hmm, it's a good question. Hmm, need something. Something sunny.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, what about perhaps one of these? She's going to pick up a flower, and I don't know what it is. Uh,
You can look at my photo reference if you want.
yeah. Uh,
I like these little green things because they look like spring.
I rather like that as well. Quite fresh, and perhaps these little bitty rose looking ones. They're not overstated.
Hmm.
I think they're quite nice, actually. They pair pretty well next to the daisies.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Hmm. And, hmm.
And a crown for Peter.
And a crown
Yes.
for every cat that's in
Every
our
cat.
own houses.
Yes.
And you make all of these crowns.
Mm-hmm.
What's next on the list? We gonna keep hanging out, doing more crafts, shopping. There, all those clothing shops are open.
Ooh.
Places with
Ooh.
snacks.
Ooh,
Hmm.
seasonal snacks.
Hmm.
Something springtime seasonal flavored. I don't know what that would
Ooh.
be.
All I can think is lavender.
There's
I
one
Can
love.
I find an iced lavender latte?
one table is just lavender lattes. Right next to it, lavender cookies. And then
Hmm.
uh,
Canonically, all of my characters hate lavender, so
Oh no. Uh,
I enjoy it. That's just me, though. I
Kian will
could
definitely
see.
consume snacks.
Yes. Snacks for
Then I
sure, for
think she
sure.
will drift towards the clothing.
Yeah. You looking for something new for your wardrobe?
I think so.
Well,
Want
now's a good
something a little
time to
more.
try something.
That's what I was thinking. So, eyes out.
What sort of things are you looking for, specifically?
Hmm. I guess something a little more feminine, but you know, still workable.
Practical for
We've
traveling.
got exactly.
Miles to go and all
Exactly.
that. Right, right. True, no trouble there. Honestly, I think you'd do right well with either a skirt or you could go for a over the shoulder sort of shawl sort of thing. And if you get it
Hmm.
large enough, you can sort of tie it up with a belt, and it makes for a very lovely little over shrug sort of deal.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Well, let's
Kian will
have a
look
look
for that
around
sort
and
of
we'll see.
situation.
Lamb will assist.
Nice.
She's gotten a little bit of fashioning know how from one or two of her sisters. When you have more than one sister who is older than you, you're going to find out some things about clothes,
Yes,
whether you want to
whether
or
they
not.
want to or not.
Exactly.
And I'm not sure that Jack knows much about fashion, but he knows a pretty lady when he sees one, so he can assist in his own way.
Nice.
There are lots of clothing options available. A lot of like pastel, like earthy tones as well.
Perfect. I think she'll look for something like more like a light greens and stuff like that.
So much of it
Sages.
available. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
much. There's people that are out there doing custom embroidery if you're looking for anything
Ooh,
fancy.
that's so fancy.
Are you so fancy?
Jack, what's your passive perception?
Quite low.
Ooh.
11.
All right, I'm gonna roll something.
Uh
Interesting.
Jack, you notice as a hand reaches into your pocket and you hear feet running away right afterward.
oh.
These fucking kids.
I told you, man.
All right. um, could Jack quickly assess what has been stolen?
Are you reaching into your pocket?
Yeah.
It's filled with mint leaves.
Oh, okay.
You've been
Man.
reverse pickpocketed, Binch.
No.
Just chilling out.
This is the Mint Avenger.
It looks like it's
We've
the entirety of what was on that table.
We rascal.
What?
It the wee lad that we had the stare down with, they just reverse pickpocketed me and put a whole bushel's worth of mint in my pocket.
Well, at
Oh
least you'll
dear.
smell nice.
I,
True.
Kian lass, I always smell lovely.
Well,
You're
we
right.
cannot deny that. Although, you'll smell minty fresh now.
I think Jack's gonna wander off and go try to find some snacks for specifically for Madden, uh, so that
Poor
Madden
guy's
doesn't
sitting
have to
vigil.
miss.
Yeah.
Madden's on the job right now, missing out on like the
All this.
activities.
Yeah.
So we gotta
Do you-
find some like berry and loquat muffins or something like that. Maybe some
okay.
clementines, like springtime things.
So there are edible florals, like little flowers
Oh.
made out of fruit that you can get them that are on sticks
Nice.
if you want.
Absolutely,
There
that
you
is
go. You can
just
bring
his
that in a
style.
bouquet.
A bouquet of like fruit lollies.
Nice.
Got you some fruit lollies.
Some fruit lollies.
While Jack is doing that, what are we looking for clothing wise?
Yeah, so I think
Now, is Kian going for like a whole new outfit top to bottom, or just like in a couple new accessories, or like how significant is our girl's makeover montage?
Hmm. I guess she'd probably just get like one new outfit to
Okay.
have. So
So like, couple accessories, couple individual articles of clothing, maybe
yeah, we've all got
good
our
pair of
like
walking boots
main
that are
character outfit or whatever.
yeah, main character outfit style. I'm sure we can find that.
Yeah,
It's a standard style aspect in this world, I'm sure.
exactly.
Having good Witch of the Wilds vibes.
Hell yeah. Think we'll go for that shawl look with the belt.
God damn it, Kyle. No,
I
we are
look away
not
for
naming
1
this
minute.
episode Project Rune Way. But that's an honorable
Nice.
mention.
Hey, it might end up that way. We don't
It
know
might
yet.
end up that way. We'll see. Anyway.
The runes, guys, the runes.
But with
Hmm?
with Lamb's help, I would hope Kian should be able to find some good articles and put together a nice new little outfit.
Yeah.
Main
Hey.
character vibes going.
Kian's allowed to find whatever outfit she wants here.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Whatever your heart
Hell
desires.
yeah.
Wow.
It's available.
This is better than them all.
Are Kian's ears already pierced?
I have not considered that. So maybe
If
they are.
not, if they are,
Mhm.
that's also rad. If not, there are, those little like claspy sort of dealios that can either screw tighter or pinch together.
Yeah, that'd be fun to look for. Like, if she could find some little dangly earrings that are like tear shaped.
Ooh. Fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole
Hell
booth
yeah.
with just that.
Wow.
Yes.
So many.
It must
I
be a
rolled
popular
another
style.
nat 20, so I like it
Ooh.
has to be there, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. The
Oh,
dice say
yeah,
it has to be there.
No ifs, ands, or buts is what the dice say. Fantastic. You're looking right spiffy in that. So you're.
I feel like a new lass.
As well you should. Delightful.
Hmm. Thanks for your help.
Of course. And at some point, we're going to have to probably braid your hair up just right. Especially if it's going to match with your new outfit and all.
You're right.
We'll see to it. Perhaps not in the middle of all of this, but
Maybe not. Nice.
Ian
Is there anything that
gains.
caught your eye?
Well, for me, not well. I don't know. I've sort of always made my own things. I actually pieced together all of this. She sort of like opens her arms a little, like this is a crowded space and she's big, so she kind of like just does a little bit of this. But
Nice.
just sort of gestures to her own outfit. It's obviously patched. It's obviously been sewn back together. And every time you can see there is like a place where there would have been like a hole punched through by a branch or like some little bit got burned. Like she's patched over the hole with a contrasting coloring thread. So it
Ooh.
highlights the places where wear has come through and where it has been tended.
I like how you maintain this.
Well, thank you. As I like to think of it as, well, the clothes sort of have their own life, don't they? And, well, if you kind of see where you've been, then not much sense in looking for what's come and gone. So I like to remember.
It's like your wardrobe tells a story, and the story always turns the page with repair and care, and it loving improvement.
So it is. So it is.
Very nice.
Hmm. If you'd like,
Always a
I'm
way
happy
with
to.
words.
Oh, that's true. That's our Jack. But if you'd like, I'm glad to offer you all my sewing up. I haven't got terribly much with me on the road, but I've got enough for repairs and the like. So if you need anything, for modifications or personalizing or whatever you like, I'm glad to share.
Oh, excellent. Good to know.
Mm,
Maybe we can have
actually,
a little creative project.
I probably ought to make sure I've got enough. There's surely somebody selling
Hmm.
needle and thread and the like.
Sure.
There's one thing I'd like to accomplish here, if we can. It
Hmm?
seems like probably a place to find.
Mm?
Yesterday, when we bathed and washed off, I washed all the dye out of my hair. I'd like to have it redone.
Oh,
Hmm.
Anyone else interested?
well, I'd not mind a wee little bit of an highlight. Sure.
Usually I do it myself, but it seems probably a place here suitable.
As likely.
Let's see if we can
Certainly.
find it.
Yeah. Somebody roll me a d20 and we'll see if there's a hair dye booth.
Ooh.
Dye
There's
booth.
probably a face painting booth. They probably have the same sort of stuff.
We'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
17.
There is that they have split the tent in half.
Ooh,
Face paint one
nice.
side, hair dye on the other. You guys get what you want. And I'll take your money
Fabulous.
away later. You have enough money.
Cool. Excellent. Ooh. What are y'all getting?
Jack previously had like a forest green. I think he's gonna go with like a haint blue.
Ooh, love me a haint blue.
Nice.
Ooh, good pull. Especially for Jack.
Hmm.
Anyone
Anything else?
else, or am I the only one?
Lamb's going to get a little bit of it's not quite an ombre, but kind of just a little like dusting of this kind of a magenta color, I think, that sort of like layers in with the sort of chestnut brown of her hair and kind of like stops roundabout like just past the crown of the head, you know.
Fun.
Hmm,
It's a very bonny look on you.
thank you. Not as though very many folk would be able to see it from below, but you know, it's for me.
Both of you looking quite lovely. If you weren't already
Hmm.
Madden's girls, I'd scoop you up myself.
Well,
Too
not as
slow.
though not as though Madden's present to make any sort of claim either way, but you're right, sweet to say so. Keen, any sort of colour you'd like to try, or no?
Hmm, I think I'm all right.
Hmm, I think you're doing swell. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Where are you all headed to next?
Hmm.
After your hair dye sessions are over. This is going to take a little
Hmm.
time to do all the hair stuff. But what
Yeah,
would be your
true.
next
Yeah.
task?
Next thing.
There are, of course, more booths you can visit like that. You can go to the eggs.
Lamb seemed
Lamb
interested in
definitely would.
those.
Yeah,
All right.
I'd like to decorate some eggs. I suspicious for the time of year.
All right, you all start heading that way. Meantime, I'm going to say now it's been a hot minute ago. Madden, you're sitting at a table with a bandit woman,
Yeah.
watching your friends as they are across the way, having fun,
Yeah.
making crowns, shopping. You're watching this happen as you hear she is more giving like a similar speech to what her father Emmett was doing in town the day
Mhm.
prior, but it's much more polished, conversational. It doesn't sound as bad. I'm just gonna say it's bad. It's much more inviting than what you were listening to over and over again.
Mm.
So Madden is like definitely letting her take the lead because there's only so much he can, I think, make himself do. Uh, but while she's like leading forward and like being engaged, I think he's like kind of behind her a step, and I think is trying to be kind of an intimidating presence. And if that scares one person away from the table, he'll take it. Like his goal is to just be intimidating and behind her, and it's people being like, maybe this isn't the life for me. Maybe I don't want to join this group. This man's a little scary. So that's just what Madden's trying to do. And if he fails, so be it. But he's like, I'm gonna just bow up in the background.
Go ahead and roll intimidation for me.
Okay.
You gotta roll
Okay.
it.
And the
Okay.
thing is, like, she can't even be mad at you if she sees you mad dogging people as
That's
they're coming up to the
that's the
table, because
thing.
that's your baggage.
There's nothing wrong with what he is doing, if he is caught. So that's that's better than the not canon hotness check I just rolled.
You rolled a hotness check. What was your hotness check?
I got a nat one.
Oof!
He's having a bad day. He's having a
His
hard
hair just like it's
time.
too humid and it's kind of kinking funny.
His hair is already kind of messed up. I got a 25.
25.
Yeah, scary boy.
Mm.
Yeah, the next person that comes up that she starts talking to, their eyes keep darting over to. You see them just slowly backing away from the tail. I'm good. I think I'm. Yeah, and they just start going immediately. And,
Huh.
huh, maybe she'll turn and look over. Oh, okay. So can't we're not trying to scare them away.
Am I doing something
Maybe
wrong or
okay. Maybe you should try talking to somebody just like to get the feel of it. If you're gonna
Hmm.
be at the table, just staring people down, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Uh
Like when you're shopping, you don't want somebody staring at you the whole time because then you don't feel
right.
like buying anything. If you just
Hmm.
stare menacingly while somebody's talking and like don't blink at all, it's a little unnerving.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right.
I can try. It's not really what I'm best at, but I can.
Oh, it's worth it. It's plenty of people to try talking to. She'll look over the crowd and try to. Um, I'll just go with the next person that walks by, and you see very similar to the kind of energy you were just putting off. Larger orcish man, and she'll wave him down like from the table and get his attention to get him to come over. It's kind of towering over you as you're sitting at this table, looks down a little bit of a sneer. He stands over. Yeah.
So, do you feel fulfilled in your life? You employed?
You hiring?
I think we're hiring. Like, if you're like the charitable type.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Kind of looks around.
Where am I? Oh, this is they call themselves the Boundless out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just making I was just like, is this actually their name?
That's not their secret bad guy name, right?
Oh no, their secret bad guy named Katie.
How could you give away the secret
I
name?
know. Well, we're the Boundless. We're
Mm-hmm.
trying to be helpful for local communities.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness of your heart sort of situation. Not a lot of coin probably involved to the best of my knowledge, but
You're you're inviting me?
Sure. It's not really like an invite thing. It's like, or do you want to do this sort of thing?
Uh, roll me persuasion.
God, come on, God, God, no.
Oh, that one, please.
he's, he's trying to not be great at it.
He's trying to fail.
Can I roll with disadvantage because I'm trying not to be very good at this?
No.
Understood. Thank you. Persuasion. Ah, the skills I'm good at. E. Okay, the dice, they definitely one side and the other.
Hmm.
9. Madden forces himself to like smile, like
The
feeling
funniest
charitable.
the funniest thing is this man. You just
Good one.
needed to not fail.
This feels like a fan.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to join the Boundless for weeks.
I like you. Hmm.
I think I really like you too. Madden leans in to kiss him.
He
Last ditch
starts
last ditch.
crying.
They
He
embrace. He holds his man in his arms.
just starts giving Madden a hug. Yeah, this feels right.
Yeah.
Where do I go? I'll be there.
I'm unsure of the details. You'll have to talk to the lady here.
Like, fully like lifts his own shirt up and uses it to wipe his face and starts getting details from her. Ah, and she'll send him on. See, you just have to talk to them.
It seems I'm very persuasive. I
And
didn't even think I was really doing a good job, to be honest. But
some people just want to be talked to.
I guess so.
I mean, you can try again if you're not feeling like you've gotten it yet. We can find
No,
another one.
I don't know if I can actually top that ever. I don't think there's like going up from there. Like that has to be the peak that I can do. That man wept in my arms.
It's actually happened a lot. First one today, but it happens.
That's interesting. Like just like I guess if I don't know.
A lot of people are out there looking for anything to be part of.
Yeah. Um do you know how long our shift is? I was wondering if we'd get to look at booths or if you had a favorite or
Oh, uh, Dad, Emmett, he should be here to take over after getting stuff done at the falls. So shouldn't be too long.
sure, what's he doing at the falls?
What everyone does, probably making sure that there are enough clothes ready. Talking to the ones that were with us last night, probably getting them to stay there. They might not be up yet. Waking them up to be there.
Are
So
you
that
waiting for someone?
um me specific yes and no. You never know who's going to come back.
Hmm. Are you hoping someone does?
Um I mean, if they're hmm Go ahead, roll your good persuasion for me now.
Okay, if the dice can continue on the back and forth of it all, that'd be really cool.
If they could go be
Now
good
back
for
the other way.
what they need to be good for.
If they could keep up what they're putting down currently, nah,
Nah.
terrible. Not not amazing. 11.
11. Okay. She kind of like hems and haws a little bit about it for a moment. It's you'll know more once you all, well, at least you officially join. Uh, if anything bad happens, we try to make sure that people in the group are brought here,
I see.
but it's their choice, if they come back or not. So we don't know.
Okay. That's good to know then.
And it's always good to have a familiar face just in case somebody does.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Are you guys often in dangerous situations?
It depends on what type of role you're playing. So
Mm,
once you've joined up, and whoever might join you, we will go over what all you think is your strengths and what type of position you're more looking to do for the group. You know, we have people that just want to basically move towns sometimes and move their shops. And sometimes people want to do stuff outside of town. So it all depends on what you're looking for, where you feel your skills best fall.
sure. Yeah. Um, I'm not sure where you might need combat skills, but I guess if you need them.
They can sometimes be necessary. There
Mm,
are some creatures that we've had to deal with before. Uh, might have to deal with them on our way into town.
sure, that makes sense.
It truly just depends on what the plan is at the moment.
Yeah. Just, well, I guess if there's towns that need protecting, because you were offering with that town I'd brought up. So
That as
I
well,
guess
yes.
you send people out to towns to help when you can.
There should be groups that are stationed at towns
I see.
to help out.
Um, Not that it means anything. I have my own assumptions, and it's not like I'm good at it. I will be rolling insight,
Uh-huh.
um, just to see if I can pick up anything. But
What do you
Madden already knows that the bandits do more than just vibe at towns casually.
what do you mean, Jillian?
What are you talking about, Jillian? I maybe I was there when a town exploded. I don't know.
And maybe I was there like right after a different town exploded.
Did she roll really bad?
I don't know. What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Hmm. For
Madden
insight?
knows. Yeah, I add nothing to insight.
I mean, everything comes across. She doesn't like mess with her hair or anything out of nervousness. It all seems very matter of fact. You have your assumptions, as you were just saying. You know
Uh,
what
they're
you've
past
experienced.
assumptions at this point. I have my facts that the
Yeah.
boundless are bad. It just depends on how much of that is known and how much she
Hmm.
knows. So Madden will keep an eye out for now because he's like, there's no way you get that high ranking without knowing that that town was going to explode. There's no way. It's right over there. It's so close by. There's no way you didn't know. And what's that town called, Katie?
The one that exploded?
Yeah,
Guys, my brain. It's so
I don't
small.
I don't know
Was that
town
one
names.
Galenva? It might have been
Galenva.
Galenva. Yeah,
Yeah.
Galenva.
Okay.
I have the map open and everything. I'm like,
I'm looking at it.
like, the dot's right there in front of my eyes. I see
Me,
it.
I was thinking of Altenvik, but no, you
No,
meant
that one didn't get bombed. That one got fully scorched to the earth.
That one got real fucked up. Ours had no casualties. That one had casualties. So you have a favorite booth?
Oh, it kind of depends on who decides to do things every year. Uh, I'll probably go over to the eggs to participate. So, then afterwards you can race them, so that's fun.
Oh, sure. I haven't been to a lot of like festivals, I guess, like of this type. So,
They're fun, but also important.
okay. Then we should probably do that.
Once Emmett gets here, at some point during this, Jack, you bring by fruit on a stick for them. Do you want to chat with this woman and Madden when you do this?
Oh, for me, how lovely.
We couldn't have you here. Not enjoying yourself. You
Oh,
made a lot of new friends.
um,
And tell him about
I've
the guy that
made.
cried in your
Yeah, there's a man who
arms.
wept in my arms. About
What did
10
you
minutes
do
ago.
to it? Why did you hurt that man?
I think I was gonna kiss him, and but he it was like good tears, like he was happy I was gonna kiss him, and then we just like held each other. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he is interested in being part of a cause. So, I must have gotten to him on an emotional level.
I,
This is a good. You could practice on your friend.
Oh, you're
There,
absolutely
there we
right.
go. I think this is a good moment as I wreck my computer.
As I throw my computer to the ground.
Is
Jack will pucker up. You're not really my type, but
No, I don't start out with the kiss, Jack.
oh well.
Grabbing his
no,
face. I don't
We've
start out with the kiss.
well, we've known each other for a while. It wouldn't exactly be the first date. No one would be shaming you for it.
Hey, listen. I have to at least give my spiel and then we can kiss.
do the role play.
Oh, you take your spiel out first. Oh, my
Uh, not in
surprises
front
every
of a
day.
lady. Sir, are you unemployed?
I'm always looking for work if it pays well.
Oh, well,
Good, honest work.
I'm honest work. Well, we have that. I'm not sure if we're exactly paying heaps and tons, but this is more of a from, from your heart sort of thing. Charity, the good of the people.
Uh, Charity fills you up with joy, but sometimes leaves your belly empty. As long as there's a chance to make some coin along the way.
And if not, you'll be making community, and I'm sure that community will feed and home you.
Keeping communities warm with the fire of our generosity. That's what we're out there doing.
Mm-hmm. Um, that's that's the focus. An outpouring of care, an explosion of care.
So much care it would just burst.
Mm. We can kiss now if you want to, but I feel like I've already won you over.
Uh, Give me a little wink and you've won me over.
He'll do a wink.
And Jack will kiss Madden on the cheek.
There, a second one.
No tears, though.
Ah, maybe next time.
I'm sure that man won't be the last one you make cry.
Here's hoping.
Well, sign me up. I suppose I could join you for a bit. As long as we're out there doing good. I get anything off of Boundless Lady.
What are you looking for?
Vibe checker.
Just her reaction to this back and forth.
You can
Vibe
insight
check,
her.
vibe check, vibe check, vibe check,
Pull
vibe
up
check.
these stats again.
You want insight is what you wanted?
Yep.
That would be a 12.
Well, we're going up.
Uh,
It can
Not
only
my
go
strong
up
suit.
from where it was.
I mean, she's watching. You see her take a drink of, she's got a little thing of tea, takes a sip at one point, but like fully unflinching the whole time, just is taking in the scene.
Not even a smirk.
Free entertainment.
Nothing.
All right, well, she seems like a drag. I'd
Yeah.
probably hang out with Madden for a little bit, but I'm not hanging around this grouch all day. It's a holiday. Come on, smile a little, lady.
I mean, it's not that she's not smiling. Like, she's genuinely, like, seems like she's having a good time today. It's just not like she's laughing at the situation or anything like that. Just vibing.
Uh,
Is there anything you want while I'm out?
I think I'm good. In a bit, we're gonna go over to paint some eggs and do some egg racing. Oh, and we plan to probably go to the falls. It seems if something happens to members of the Boundless, they are brought here, and perhaps if they choose to, they come back.
Oh, well, that'll be nice for people to potentially see their loved ones again. I'm sure that'll be joyous for that sort of reuniting.
And we got to check in on Willow and see how she's doing. So
Well, we had talked about potentially painting some eggs. Maybe we'll see you over there.
sure, here's hoping.
Can I bring you a drink or anything? Are you all right?
I'm good. I'm good for now. I want to keep my wits about me, and then when I'm off the clock, who knows?
All right. Well, we'll see you soon. There was one thing I wanted to point out. The folk that we killed, maybe they come back and identify us. Gift of gab. Lady forgets.
Madden is watching him like unblinking. I think his face being like, "I am very incredibly aware. Thank you, thank you. I am aware." Watches her face, her eyebrows raise and then lower immediately, like, "Oh, nope." Get gabbed. Gift of gab is such a good spell. God, I
I'm
love
glad
it.
I don't have to think about it. I'm just like, yes.
I'm glad it doesn't require a roll.
It just happens. It says you didn't hear that. It's like, okay, I didn't hear that. Whatever you say. No, I'm good. See you soon, hopefully.
All right. Well, just. Oh, I nearly forgot. And he'll hand over the 2 crowns for the birds.
Bird crowns.
Uh,
For
will
the
crown-
festivities. Wouldn't want to leave them
Sure.
out.
Yeah, he will crown his birds. I love
They
being with
will
a woman who
accept
doesn't
them.
question my birds.
Hmm.
She's like, yeah, sometimes you got birds.
She's seen a lot, probably.
Yeah, she's like, sometimes a man has birds. It's none of my
Uh.
business.
Sometimes.
There we go. Yeah, go have fun. If we run into each other, that'd be great.
Shout out if you need anything.
Yeah.
And you go and do whatever part of the festivities that Jack would return to the group to do. I think it was shopping at that point. Eventually, this man, Amara's father, Emmett, a human man, a bit older, does come to the table. Once you both know, happy to take back over now that everything's good, set up. I'll get the recruits They like me. Everyone likes me here.
I'm definitely picking up on that. You have a certain energy about you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. That's why you joined.
It is. It's really what got me here. Was your enthusiasm.
It's a lot to love.
You're right. Uh,
Well,
you don't mind if we slip out and maybe take a walk around? Is that
oh, of course. I've got the table. It's not that busy. Uh, Mara should go enjoy the festival.
sure? I will. Uh I'll hang out with her. I was going to say escort her, but that's weird. You can see literally every corner of this festival.
Mm, It's one of the better parts of living in a not giant city. I can keep an eye on the whole fair.
It's true. Good vantage point here at this booth.
Hmm.
Well, I'll leave you to it, Emmett.
And you two have a good time. Like tries to subtly wink, does not do it well.
Madden slowly every minute he's like getting to the realization of, oh no, I'm gonna have to honeypot this woman. Uh, that this is going to be a honeypot mission, and that he is going to get all information through being a honeypot, and he's not super happy about it. He's like, I can do it, but I don't want to. He's like, I can do it really well, but I do not want to. Um, lead the way to the eggs.
Yeah. She will pick up her short sword that she had leaning against the table, put it back in it, and tie it back to her. We'll lead you over to the egg table. We all convene at the egg table. This woman does acknowledge you all, but Jack, you would recognize this. She goes over to a little girl that is sitting at the table that you recognize from the library and sits next to her. It is the elven girl Hayes, and she is not decorating eggs. She is reading books,
Hmm.
and they start talking with each other.
Hello again, lass. Are you gonna join in the festivities?
You're talking to the little girl
Yeah,
Hayes.
yes.
It takes her a second to look up from her book. I read the whole time.
Well, reading is good. I enjoy reading too, but sometimes you can be creative. If paint some eggs could be fun.
She'll set it down. Ara, should I paint eggs or read? And Amara will lean over. You can do whichever you want. You did bring a lot of books out here. Um, maybe she picks up one from the bottom of the stack. This one shouldn't be out here. You're supposed to, the older ones are supposed to stay indoors. I forgot how to read it. You need to ask. Okay. And she
What's the
will. It is written in that same language from outside of the falls, the Oum. And Mara will open it up for her. You just have to remember, you put your hand on it like we practiced. And both of them, their eyes go from this dark brown to like a honey golden brown as they like touch the page and read over it. You got this. She'll pull away from it. Her Amara's eyes go back to normal. Hayes fully focused back on the book.
Mm.
I can't do eggs. I'm reading.
That's quite the trick there. How long does it take a person to learn that?
Oh, I learned it when I was probably around her age. Hayes learned that, was it a year ago?
I'm a long, long way off from her age. Is it possible for an old dog to learn new tricks?
If you're capable of this kind of magic, I'm sure you could learn it. Uh,
What sort of magic does it require?
Listen, do I know what kind of spell that is off the top of my head? No. But
You
um,
put on
We're
a
dying to
spell that
know
would
now.
let us read
It,
this
it,
ding dang language right
it
in front of our
comprehends
noses.
language but paper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Comprehend paper.
Eh,
Hey, comprehend language lets you read. You just have to be
I
touching
was
the
gonna
thing.
say. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
All right, guys, we gotta climb
Hence
each
why
other's
they gotta
shoulders and
touch
touch
the
the runes. Or
Uh, uh, I can try if you're joining the group. I can try to teach you it. If we'll see if it's something that you can pick up on. Um,
I,
it's something my family has been able to do. We all kind of pass this down.
well, Madden seems to think you do good work, and if it's good work that you're doing, then I'm happy to be along. Uh, what is your relation to Hayes here? She's a big help the other day at the library. I came looking for some trivia. She pointed me right in the right direction.
Kind of ruffles Hayes's hair a little bit. Uh, we're sisters. Same mom, different dads, but family.
She's a good one.
You know, we all kind of grow
Madden
up in the
fully
library.
unfazed. He's like, everyone's got siblings, everyone's got parents.
Everyone got family.
Everyone got family, and if I start dwelling on that, we're gonna have a problem. And I also don't know this kid. I didn't have a fun moment in the library with them.
You didn't.
Well, Jack's gonna sit himself down at an egg painting station and
Yeah.
and try to cognitive dissonance himself out of the way he's feeling at the moment.
Madden's painting. Am I supposed to do a certain type of color or paint idea?
Follow your heart, Madden. Just
It's whatever
paint
you're
what comes to whatever speaks to you.
I'll try. And he'll start painting.
I think a crown will land on his head. And then a kiss will be placed upon his cheek. Seems you've been collecting these.
I'm getting a lot of kisses today. He'll look over at Kian and like take in the vibes.
Mm,
Mm, mm.
You look pretty.
thanks.
She spent a
New
while
vibes.
picking out the right sort of outfit. I think she did a nice job.
Might have gotten a little carried away, but
Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's nice.
thanks.
So,
Oh. The crows got their crowns.
Yeah, they're covered. I have to pick them up a few times, but I think they're trying to stand as still as possible. I don't know if I can speak for Bronwyn, but
Mhm.
Bronwyn's very clearly like falls off on purpose once or twice.
Yeah.
You just like
Yeah.
shake.
Wah.
Put that back up. There you go.
There you go. That's okay. We
And
gentle
Clover
parent
is
our birds.
trying though. You can
Yeah.
tell.
Mm.
I appreciate the effort, Clover.
My son has given me a hat.
Thank you, son. My son's friend has given my son a hat to give to me, ergo my son has given me a hat.
Yes.
Hmm.
Uh, Madden will hold up his egg and he's like, do you see
Hmm.
the resemblance? And he'll like hold it next to Amara's head, and he tried to draw like a portrait of her. He's like, did it work?
Ooh. Did
It's
it
there.
work? That's a good question.
I'm gonna let you answer that. Did it work?
Did it work, Madden?
I think I made a joke that I don't know if Madden's ever done art, and I still think
Mm.
that to be true in
Mm.
canon.
So there are
Uh,
definitely the
Mm.
colors on there.
The colors are
Mm.
correct, or at least the color closest, because who knows how
Yeah.
many colors they
See
have.
her hair? It's
Yeah,
very nice.
Hmm.
It's quite abstract.
the eyes are
Mm.
the right almost shade.
Hmm.
Oh, you forgot her eyebrows.
Mm.
That's why it was looking weird. I was just
It's
assuming
very
it was because it
easy
was
to
on an egg.
overlook. I
It might
mean,
also be the egg.
the perspective might not be helping.
What
Gives
if
it.
you had smaller brushes or something to do detail
He's
work?
been using the big
Mm.
brush the whole time. He's like
Oh
really
no.
hard.
Uh,
Gives her solid eyebrows.
hmm.
I don't know if
Hmm.
it helped, but well,
It's
uh,
got character.
Hmm.
Hayes looks up. You
is it,
shouldn't do art.
Oh.
Damn.
Well.
well, you're next then, and he's gonna start trying to paint
Oh.
Hayes.
Uh-oh. Well.
It's just a book with hands around the corners of it. It's like, here we go. Yeah, there we go.
No. That's
You
not
forgot
bad.
the words
Oh,
on the book.
well, well, I can't read your fancy book. It's all fancy little runes. They're harder to draw.
You should
He's trying to
play it,
draw.
Jack. He can read. Why can't you read
Can you read the title to me?
this book?
Yeah.
Uh,
What's it called?
Go like flip it over. Puts her hand on the cover.
Hmm.
This one is uh, history of Ostra history.
Very
Ah,
fitting.
Hmm.
You have to tell us what you learn.
you're right interested.
There are lots of book with this writing. Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. Where do you usually find books like that?
Uh, in the library that we live at.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there's a lot of other libraries that also have books like that? Or is yours a special library?
Um, there's at least one.
Hmm. Do you happen to know where?
Kind of looks at Amara. Ara, where did it go? It's where most of our family lives. It's a lot further north, up in Odrillum. There's
Oh.
supposed to be a pretty fancy library there.
Mm-hmm.
We have a much smaller selection here, which sometimes has older books.
Mm.
How did you go from library to boundless? What was the pipeline for that?
Uh, I didn't join first. My dad joined the group before anybody else, and then he brought me in. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I'd spent a lot of time growing up here, reading and took the opportunity when it was presented.
I see. Makes sense. So Emmett
Yeah,
is
Emmett.
Emmett okay. I know there's different dads, so I'm pinpointing
Oh,
fathers.
her dad's not in this area. It's very strange family setup.
Oh, don't have to explain it
Yeah,
to me unless you want to. I understand.
you mean just kind of gesture. Yeah.
All right. Uh,
Don't need to confuse the kid.
I understand. Oh, I don't know if you all are interested. Amara was talking about that usually the boundless go to the falls because if anybody happens to pass in for whatever reason, they usually bring their dead here to see if they return. So we'll
Mhm.
probably head there at some point.
I honestly wouldn't mind going back. I was curious about the whole resurrection and would be happy to go.
Yeah. Madden's like turned like because he's
Right.
like sitting next to her, so he's turned to like talk to them, and his eyes are just like his eyes are screaming. His tone is normal. His eyes
Yeah.
are screaming. He's like,
Clem
And
has received that, and she's doing her best to stay chill.
it's pretty easy to do that without her notes. She keeps helping Hayes, like
Yeah.
putting her
Yeah.
hand back on the book when
Right.
she clearly gets confused why she
Mm.
can't read anymore, and
Yeah.
Every
like
time she
keeps
lifts her hand off.
redirecting the kid. Like,
If you want to keep
listen,
reading, you need your hand on the book, honey.
it's like you have to underline it with your hands.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Amara, when's the meeting? Is that
That'll be after we go to the falls, I would assume.
okay?
Ooh, meeting.
All right.
Is that with these boundless?
No, there was a gentleman yesterday who wanted to meet up and talk about what he does.
Mm.
Oh, I see.
And I promised a bit of protection just in case.
Hmm.
Mm.
But that's very kind of
I
you.
mean,
You'll be in good
his
hands.
his tower is a little iffy on if it'll stay standing.
Mm.
Gestures like one of the towers on the cliffs is leaning a bit. She's like, people bet on it all the time if it's gonna fall or not. So
Oh,
there's
Oh
that.
dear.
oh dear.
But
I see.
Whew.
We'll be fine, I'm sure.
it's it's been there for since I was young, so I would hope today is not the day that it decides to crash. And
We
Certainly
can
hope not.
hope.
I'm not the luckiest man in the world, but I assume my luck must turn around eventually, and maybe it's here now.
You know, so long as you don't jump up and down real hard,
We
it's
watch it
probably
fall in the
gonna be
background.
fine.
it's like swaying a little bit. Like, you can see that it's not stable.
Maybe we'll stay on a
And
lower floor,
It's
or,
like,
like
why are you
outside.
meeting in the leaning tower?
Maybe
The
they can meet us
stone?
That's
outside.
where he lives.
Is it stone? Is it wooden?
Ooh.
Is it?
The tower
I
that is,
imagine it's
it's made
stone.
out of stone.
Hmm.
I guess if we are
Hmm.
crushed, you can just throw us in the water and hope for the best.
For a year from now, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure
Oh,
I'll want to come back, but
And then come pick me up. I can only
right.
assume I'll come back.
I'd hope so. Aye. We'd be waiting for you.
I appreciate it.
If anyone looks
Oh.
over at Jack, there is just an exquisitely painted egg. Like it's got like an arabesque filigree, like
Oh
that
my
he's put
god.
shading in to make it look three-dimensional.
What?
It is just it's like Fabergé quality.
Arthur
And
Maxon is just
and if you
fascinating.
wait 1 minute, the minor illusion fades and there's just a smiley face on it. Just a crudely drawn smiley face.
Nice.
Hayes
What a
was about to
dingus.
ask for it, and then she's like, "Oh,
Oh.
He'll give it to her anyways.
And we
Uh,
paint we paint them and then we race them. That's what's next. We race them.
These are racing eggs.
That uh, Hayes will read from it. You have to take it up the cliff, and then they race down the cliff.
Oh,
rolling.
Hmm.
And whoever doesn't
Mm.
break before they reach the bottom, I assume, gets to win.
That or whoever broke the lowest.
Ah, makes sense. I think that like Lamb's egg is just like it's all just like little abstract looking flowery motifs. Like just took the paintbrush and did like petal, 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 and here's a little center, and got a slightly different size brush, different ink, different paint, and petal, 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 petal. You know, like she just had a
Nice.
good time, like just making this a lovely little flowery egg.
Mm.
Yeah. Everyone can paint their eggs, and I
Yay.
think we're gonna take a little break, guys. We need to
Before
take
we
our ten
race
minute
them.
break before we race our eggs. We'll take a little 10 minute
Mhm.
break, and we can come back, race eggs, and see what's happening at a waterfall. And
Yeah.
thank you all for joining us. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Thank you, 10.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back for episode 22 of the Gossamer Veil. We just took our 10-minute break. We're at a festival. Everyone's having a good time. Certainly are not mad that bandits exist and that their friends might be coming back to life or anything like that. Everyone's super chill about it and really excited. Right. Y'all just finished decorating some eggs, and we're gonna race them. So we're just gonna do rollies for this because I don't feel like thinking of fun mechanics and adding other things to it. So everyone can have an egg. Uh, Hayes will hand back the egg Jack decorated to him so he can roll his egg, and we'll take the one her sister made instead. So Amara's not rolling, it's just Hayes.
All right, straight roll.
Just a straight roll.
Okay.
And we'll see whose egg gets the farthest.
You gotta know when to hard.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what we get, guys?
I don't want to ruin everybody's good time, but I'll just
Uh-huh.
put it out there right now. I got a 3.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Wow.
4.
Now, is this a modified roll?
Nope.
12.
Well, okay. Kian?
14.
Hey.
Hayes got a 2, so
Oh,
That-
dang
Our
it.
eggs
Brilliant.
crash into each other right at the jump. Just 3 eggs.
Jeez.
Boom.
3 just crash into each other, and then
Oh.
everyone watches as Kian and Lamb's egg go a little further down. They do not reach the bottom, but they do get a much further distance down the.
Not bad, not
I'm
bad.
right impressed they went as far as they did. Goodness.
With
Well
egg in hand,
done,
I
Duncan.
thunder step to the bottom of the hill and place my egg there. Everybody else has burst.
We all go
Jack had a
flying as
backup egg.
thunder explodes around us.
Oh, goodness.
That tower in the distance just falls the fuck over.
Now you see a tower starts falling.
Oh, God. At what point do we hit the rewind? Take it back.
Oh, that didn't happen. I'm just joking.
Right, right,
This is
right.
all canon.
This was in Jack's brain of what he could do to win.
You just see him like smirk.
Just this tiniest little bit as this movie plays in his brain.
It's the thing that keeps him looking chill while he's interacting with the Boundless.
Mhm.
I want to ask, but I won't.
Space nut.
Hayes holds up her book and shows it to Jack and points to the word egg
Hmm.
written in this other language. Mhm.
Oh,
You'll just have to tell me what to look for. Maybe sometime down the line you can show me how to do that. It's an incredible skill you got there. Because to me, it just looks like lines with other lines through them. Most scripts got shapes to it and angles and sometimes loop-de-loops. These are just a line and then hashes through them. It makes no sense.
Oh, well, she'll lift her hand. I can't read it anymore. Now it looked like scratches.
Hmm.
Either way, it's an impressive skill you got there. Yeah, keep up with that. I'm sure there's so much hidden knowledge in books just like that no one else can understand. Special gift you got there, kid.
right. Special.
I know. She will hold her stack of books. Amara kind of ushers her to go take them back home.
Mhm.
Is-
To the library.
You cannot take these near the water.
They will be ruined.
Just because you can read them does not mean you can put them near the water.
Bless her.
And we head into the waterfall?
The
Yeah.
waterfall.
Oh, wait,
Goodness.
hold on. This
Wait,
whole
what?
time, I've forgotten on our best friend Denny. Denny's egg
Oh,
got a
Denny.
3.
Oh,
Danny's
dude,
egg also
four
crashed
eggs
and burned
crashed
in the
into each
initial.
other.
Oh, fantastic.
You guys just hear a
Amazing.
bell ding from like further up the hill.
Way to fucking go, Denny. You ruined it for all of us.
Oh,
no.
man, Jack.
Here he goes.
Jack, I didn't
Berating
hardly
Denny
think that
Hour.
was... Oh, dear. I suppose... Either way, I didn't hardly think that it was much surprised that a lot of them wound up bouncing all together. And you look at the way that the hill sort of bends in round about to start there. It sort of all curves in.
And who'd have thought they'd have been so fragile? I mean, an egg. It just seems like such a tough thing. Can survive a bouncing traipse down a wee hill. But no, dashed to bits.
Hmm. Jack, have you been round hen houses?
I've mucked out more than my fair share of hen houses in the day. I was just making a wee joke.
Aye. Right. Right silly of you.
So are you off to the waterfall then?
Suppose we must be.
You all start heading there. Amara's actually going to escort her sister Hayes to this library to make sure the books get put away. So if you all want to talk alone / with Denny watching at a distance, you are welcome to talk. He is there. Just because I forgot to talk about him doesn't mean he hasn't been
I
doing his
suppose
job.
Denny gets to hear
Yeah.
the story.
I
You
guess.
can tell him to not listen. He just won't probably listen to what you say.
Hmm.
Good deal.
He might try to listen harder to other things.
I'm not too worried about it.
The bells jingle as he walks closer to listen even more.
Mm.
Listen
he wasn't
harder.
shooed away.
So, all this talk about the resurrection tonight's got me remembering.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned the resurrection at the well of Slain. So what I recall specifically, or what I heard, was that somewhere around 2 centuries ago, it's been a while, the head cleric of Erevad, she got missive from this, I guess, underground shadow city called Yokter. I am not very familiar with it. I don't know if any of you have heard about it.
Yokter. I'm not sure. I mean, it'd be a long shot. Anyway, the Bombini Grove knows about Yokter.
I'm just throwing that out there just in case.
I will let people roll.
I'm
What
glad
sort of role
to
would
try.
you like, DM?
Oh man, I feel like it's a history
Mm.
roll. It's
Mm.
gotta
It's
be
probably
something
gotta be history.
about. It's gotta
Yeah.
be
That
something
would
with
make
the
sense.
using the brain.
Not bad. I got a
Use your
16 on the
brain.
dice, which means I have a 15. I have a -1 to intelligence.
26.
26. Okay.
What have you heard?
Madden, I'm assuming you're not rolling.
No, I won't be. Thank you.
No.
The question just kind of rolls off of the brain for Madden.
It's all gone.
Hmm.
Lamb with a 15. The name, maybe you've heard it before from a sibling from their travels, but you've certainly not been there. It's just another town name that you have not traveled to anywhere except for where you've been with this team.
Yeah, bingo. Yeah.
So,
Well, I've only ever been anywhere we've been, so I've never been to Yokter, but I think I've heard the name, so I think must have been one of my siblings passed through on a caravanning job or something, I think. Oh, it was years ago though.
Interesting.
and Jack, with your role, you have not been there. This is a place you would have heard about either in a book or from stories and during your travels. What you know about it is that it is an underground city, kind of like where Varys said he's from. Uh, you know of the Underdark, that it's probably connected in some way, and you think that it, in passing, what you've heard is it's one of the cities that's further north on the continent, not somewhere in this country.
Hmm.
It's Yoktar's a place I've come upon it in several books. I must believe it's a true place. It's up north a ways, up yonder. Uh, never been, to my recollection, to any of the places underground. It just seems the sun doesn't shine on them, and there's not plants and trees to grow there. Or
Hmm.
wouldn't have thought so until we found the waterfall. But
Hmm.
not a place that drew me in. Didn't seem a good place to do trade. So never visited Yokter,
Fair.
but heard a fair number of tales about it, and
Hmm.
in the, you know, just storybooks, and maybe once someone mentions it in
Right.
a pub when they're making things up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I suppose this story could sound a bit like that.
Hmm.
Because how it goes is maybe, was it 15 years prior to um, the head cleric receiving this missive from Yokter, uh, a lady of high standing from there, Lady Shifra, she suddenly perished. Some claim by
Oh.
poison, others say a curse, like a curse
Oh.
upon the bloodline.
Oh dear.
Without her, however, it seems like the noble houses there sort of were on the verge of some sort of civil war. I guess losing her threw off the power balance or something.
Hmm.
So an envoy from Yokter arrived in Lochbrog, where I'm from, bringing payment and her ashen remains. Which now
Oh.
also, now that I think about it, has me concerned about some possibilities.
Oh.
But that being said, they were able to, in the water, in the waters of the well, they were able to resurrect her with just those remains, and apparently it was successful, or so the story goes.
Ooh. Was was that good or bad?
I That's a great question. I never really heard much else about it. It sounds like I I suppose that it sounded like the head cleric felt like they did a good thing, and hopefully
Well,
that kept, a war from breaking out. So I
I'd
like to think it's
hope.
good.
You can
Hmm.
regrow a whole person just from ashes. That's powerful magic. Do you suppose if you cut your finger off and threw it into the waterfall, could you grow a duplicate of yourself?
Didn't think
Hmm.
that's how it works.
I don't know how it works.
I think it's
Interesting
where it.
experiment.
I think the
Well, I'll
well
not
is
be doing
just.
it.
I don't know. I think the water's just supposed to be reaching out to the spirit on the other
Hmm.
side of the veil and inviting it back in to this side of the veil, and goes from there. But it's
But
true.
these waters have, seems like, a bit more power than that
Hmm,
to be able
Uh,
to, I guess, reconstitute a body.
if
certainly.
that fanatic comes back to life, I'm blowing our cover, and I apologize in advance.
I understand.
Just so you guys are aware.
Right.
Can well, something we all need to be prepared for is that
Mm,
someone we've come across on our travels comes back and recognizes us, and if they do
right.
so, that puts us in jeopardy. We need to be prepared for that. But also,
Mm,
Hmm.
if Hayes or any of the other small children are around, I'd rather not do violence in front of them.
I'd much prefer that. Did not know no
it
better.
doesn't sound like Hayes will be around. I think Amaro is
Well,
taking her back to the library.
Still, her or any other child round about these parts, any young un,
Fair.
anyone who
There might be families there.
family. It
If I'm being
sounded like they get a lot of their people from here, and their families are here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we did come across someone and we did kill them, and if they're back now, they're back with family. They
Mm.
know us, their families know us.
do their families do all of the boundless do all of their families know what they're getting on about? Because it seems just from talking to them, they think they're doing good works. That's all they've said.
Well, they're probably withholding some information.
I'm sure
I
some of them
think
are, but some of them might
Amara
truly believe
certainly
it.
knows more. There's no way she got that
Mm.
high ranking without knowing more.
She joined up because of her
It's-
father, who also seems to think that this is good work they're doing.
I believe Emmett believes that. I
Mhm.
I think he stays in this town. It sounds like she travels. She just got back recently,
Mm.
and we know what's happened further up the road. So
I,
Full disclosure here,
Mm.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to kill that poor girl's sister. It, not here, not now.
Mm.
Even if we have our cover blown, even if we need to flee, it doesn't seem right. There's got to be some different way we can approach this.
that woman's the
I
only caregiver that child's got, it sounds like.
no, they have parents. Emmett's in town. That's her father also, not her
Yes.
biological father, but I think that it might be a polycule situation. I haven't fully picked up on what they're putting down. Um,
Huh.
but I'm not sure if I can my goal is to not kill anyone in this town. My goal is to use the resources we have acquired to get where we are interested in going,
Mm.
and then perhaps those resources go missing. But
Mm.
Mm.
I'm also not going to say if things go sideways that I will not take initiative and deal with what I think need be dealt with. But that is not my current goal. I want us to be able to get into the camp as easily as we can.
Right.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
Mm.
And I'd like to find out not just what they're up to as an organization, but what every one of them's culpability is. I don't even want to be out here killing folk that needn't die.
I'd like that as well.
It's
Well,
exactly what I've been worried about, so I'd much rather we find out what we can, if we can.
Madden just kind of, I think, is like biting his tongue
Mm.
um, to not add any more to this because it will go in circles, is what he thinks.
Mm.
Is that
Yeah.
that's what it'll do. And he's like, we've already been here. I know how this conversation goes.
I understand. And thank you for promising what you have. Today at least is not any of our place to start more violence if we can avoid it, especially if we want to get into that camp. So we're all agreed there. All's well.
I've got to ask, and Madden, it's gonna sound bad, um, because my answer to the question is definitive no. Um, do you remember the faces of each of them? Just since this little trip we've been on, just the ones from last town over, Glenva. Do you remember their faces? It was dark. It was frantic. We were trying to put out fires and stop bombs going off. Would we even know if one of them came out? Because I'm sure they'd remember us if we were the one that took their life.
I was on the roof. I only saw two of them. I didn't see any of the faces of the ones on the ground. So I only could identify two, I think.
Anyone else? What about the two that you went back for?
Um, I could I could identify them. Anyone I killed directly, I can probably identify.
I just don't even want to be caught off guard. And it's a bad enough feeling having someone recognize you and you not remembering them. Uh, Sometimes there's a whole convenience store set up, tourist trap set up around that sort of thing. Maybe you'll come across that someday in your life. Um,
Mm,
but it's embarrassing and off-putting.
yeah. We'll just keep an eye out, see if somebody eyes us funny,
Right.
and maybe no one comes back and we're getting in a tizzy over nothing.
Let's
It's
hope.
a hard sell, but everyone seems to believe it happened, so I have to believe to some extent. So,
Let's find out what we can find out, and if all else fails, if there's somebody coming out of the waterfall and they're all of a sudden yelling accusations at us, what's our play? Do we run?
um, I'll try to fight for us. I'll say we defended ourselves. We didn't know who they were. You're attacked on the road, you defend yourself. Somebody throws fire through your window, you defend yourself. And if we lose the crowd, we leave. We Or if we think it's something that can be handled and civilians have already left, then by all means we handle it. But I think fleeing is not the worst option if it comes to it. But I will at least try to fight for us if it comes to that, verbally first.
Fair.
Unless it's that
Right.
one woman, and then I will not, and then I will immediately be fighting physically. Um,
Tomorrow.
I, that
Tomorrow.
feels.
Don't kill anyone today.
I cannot promise you that, but I will try.
I feel like that's fair considering your oath.
If if we see anyone that we personally recognize and we think that they'd recognize us, what if we just leave? Just that person. Maybe everyone else takes a cue from it. Then they see if they recognize it. The other person might have gone completely unseen. Madden, you're up on the roof. Um, Maybe they don't even recognize you, and you're fine to stay doing what you're doing just until tomorrow when we can be better prepared.
We'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens.
All right.
There's a waterfall, Katie.
See the
Take us to the waterfall,
waterfall.
please.
We're nervously muttering as we approach the waterfall.
Yeah, don't. I'm just rolling a couple of things.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling. just
Just,
just
just
rolling
rolling a
things.
few things.
Everyone you ever kill comes streaming back.
No,
Listen, I
God!
gotta see if they want to.
It's a
Oh,
tussle in that
God.
pool, and Madden's like, okay, everyone square up. Here I
Boy,
come.
gee, howdy. This is awful early for a best of baddies recall fight. We'll
Hey, if
save
she
that
wants
for
to come
like
back and
second
tussle,
season
she is
Dragon
welcome
Ball
to come
Z.
back and tussle. Everybody else gets a pass unless they look at me too funny. Uh,
What? No. Thanks, dice.
this is brought to you by Dice.
Hey,
They
the
be rolling
dice
numbers.
making choices for me. It's important that the dice make choices. You all head to the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Are you waiting for Amara to come back, or are you just gonna meet her there?
She'll catch up.
Cool.
I don't like her that much. I'm not gonna be like,
Wait.
guys, wait.
You
Go
go to the
wait for her.
library. Go pick her up.
No.
Wait for our new friend.
Madden doesn't want to come across too clingy either. Like you can't be too clingy.
Mm.
Can't go get her at the library, not yet.
So you guys are getting there. I'm gonna say we're afternoon at this point.
Hmm.
Is a lot of activities happen. People got their hair dyed.
Mm-hmm.
Takes time.
Time was taken.
True.
Snacks were had. I'm sure lunch
Yes.
was eaten.
Yes.
Yeah. A lovely lunch.
A lovely lunch of a charcuterie board that looked like flowers, but
Mm.
Was actually made out of
was
cheese and
Amazing.
made out
smoked
of
meats.
cheese. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Every
Little
bundle
baby
of meat looked
carrots.
like a little flower, you know.
They're so dainty.
Yeah. You all head towards the waterfall. Same path as the before, but
Hmm.
when you get into the cavern, this time this space is filled with people.
Oh,
Mm.
Instead of just Willow sitting on the side next to the basket, there are groups. You can tell that there are families in here. Uh, you can see those two other people that were with you at the table with the Boundless the night before are in there. There are just a lot of people in this space, all waiting for
hmm.
their family, friends.
Oh boy.
And is there anything you all want to do while you're in here? Any perception checks?
Yeah.
Who's using eyeballs while they're in the space? I guess
Oh, I got
Definitely want to
eyeballs,
use
Katie.
eyeballs.
We have eyeballs.
everyone would do eyeballs. Okay,
Eyeballs.
Yes, please.
Eyeballs.
I'll take
Eyeballs.
a perception eyeball roll
Cool.
from
Yay.
everyone. I'll
Eyeballs.
roll eyeballs for Denny. Let's see what Denny sees.
Hmm.
Hell yeah, Denny.
Denny doesn't
Don't
see
see.
shit.
I
Oh,
also don't see
man.
shit.
I see some
Eh.
things. I have a 17.
What's a 9C?
Okay, 9 from
What is
Keenan.
less than a 9C?
No, I want the number. I want the number.
6.
Good.
Hmm.
Hey, you saw more than Denny. Denny got a 3.
Hell yeah. Get fucked,
Hell
Danny.
yeah.
Rather than just generally looking, I think Jack wants to like sidle up to like a lone individual person and just ask him,
Hmm.
"Who are you? Who are you waiting to come back?"
Sure, no eyeball check for Jack. Got it.
I was looking for more of an investigation sort of thing, but
Hey, if you want
but if you don't,
investigation,
yeah, if you don't want me to roll, if you just want to chat, but
yeah, I will take investigation as well.
11.
All right.
Interpersonal
you-
investigation.
We're killing it. These
Yeah.
rolls,
Awesome.
amazing.
Hey,
We're truly
Lamb
killing it.
Lamb is the only one who's gonna see anything in this
Wow.
space. Jack, you go up next to somebody. Let's see. Who
There's too many people to see.
There's a tabaxi woman. She's got like cheetah print for her fur. Who's in there? Oh, I'm pretty sure the family of one of my friends, they put her in here. So just seeing, if there's a chance.
Have you ever seen it work before? Have you ever seen someone come back?
I was here last year when it happened, and the people come back, just not normally the people I know.
But they actually do, though. You've seen
They're
them re-enter the world. Do they come back with their faculties, their memories, their same feelings?
from what I can tell, it's the people that they come back. Nothing's happened to them. It's kind of like they woke up from where they left off.
No one's changed, looking for redemption or vengeance or anywhere in between. Looking to live a new life compared to what led them to the grave in the first place.
I mean, maybe some of them. It's probably a personal choice, depending on what happened to them before. I wasn't close with anyone that left and came back.
I'm glad for that for you.
If you want to meet my old friend, if they do return, we can talk to them. See if they're changed.
Certainly, I wish the best for you, and if it's not too much of an imposition, then maybe I'll see you then when it happens. I'm Jack, by the way.
I wrote this person's name down. Just missing it. Gormley. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. And Jack will offer his hand.
She'll shake it. So
Thank
you're
you for
just here to watch?
just a visitor in town, and
Uh,
this is a seems a fine place to spend the festival, and place such full of hope as this. Look at all these people
hmm.
waiting here, hoping that they'll see their loved ones again. It kind of warms my heart.
It's one of the best parts about living here, from what I know. Haven't didn't grow up here, but don't really know about this place until you've been here, from what I can tell.
I barely even heard of it.
Yeah,
It's a put aside little place, but delightful. The people here seem lovely. I'm glad my friends and I stopped here. Thank you for the edification and the information. I certainly appreciate it.
of course. And she will go settle into one of the like a blanket on the ground next to one of the baskets and wait. General perceptions that were happening. Man, Gian and Madden, you're really distracted by Denny. Just kind of keeps walking around looking at everything because he can't be stopped this time.
Mm.
So he's looking around the space, not taking it much in, but he's exploring. Lamb, at the moment, you aren't catching much. Like you definitely are able to pick up on the the groupings of people. Like you're starting to tell, like, oh, this looks like they're a family just waiting for one person, or like there are
Mhm.
a lot of singular people that seem to be waiting for specific people, like Willow is
Mhm.
still up on her rock meditating, or
Mhm.
like we roll for something. uh there's some guy in like a nicer blue cloak, leaning against the back wall, just kind of watching, like he's kind of just observing the situation, much like
Mm.
you all are.
Mm.
Okay.
With like white haired gentleman.
Huh.
Uh, you also can see Denny wandering around
Mhm.
uh, from where you're at. Doesn't look like those plans have changed at the moment. It's like still at the same
Mhm.
level
Okay.
of dead end area, but
Has not spread.
it
Has
has
not
not
shrunk.
spread.
Mm.
But
I think.
that's
I
what you're
think.
picking up on in the moment.
Okay.
Kian?
Yeah, I think Kian's focus keeps wandering back to the writing that you said was similar to what we saw on an altar when we were traveling. Is that what it was?
Yeah, the stone pillars outside the door,
Yes.
written in Ogham.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're outside the door.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like they're framing the place,
Mhm.
the walkway
Okay,
Oh,
in.
as you're coming in.
gotcha.
Oh.
But there was also the carving on the ceiling that you might be thinking of as well, around the well
Yeah,
opening.
I had put them together. Okay.
Yeah, there are two. There's two carvings in rock.
Hmm. Is that feeling of unease and dread still there as Kian gets closer to the waterfall?
Mm.
Uh, that is still very present.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That area is, there's still something wrong with it. Like there's
Hmm.
definitely an issue in this space that is unresolved.
Hmm.
As Lamb's looking around, is she able to pick out any kind of like officiants? Anybody who looks priestly, druidy, anybody who looks like they are sort of conducting this ceremony in any form or fashion?
Uh, just from what you're observing, it looks like everybody is kind of on their own. And
Hmm.
I will remind you, as Lamb, in this moment, that as you're walking around town today, you recall that there were no temples in town. Like there doesn't
Hmm.
seem to be an organization like that in this city.
Nothing like that at all, not even for this occasion.
No.
Interesting.
There's no priests, no priestesses, no druids. Who's
That is
running
strange.
this? Is this just a naturally occurring thing here?
'Cause everyone seems to be aware of it, and
Is that normal out in the wide world?
it's a little strange to me. But
How do how do they do it where you're from? Isn't there like somebody who's got to like do the magic for it to happen?
yeah, we're a bit more organized. There's tiers of, you know, people and their abilities.
Right. But
A bit of a hierarchy, I guess.
supposing there was some sort of resurrection event where you were from, where you were raised, your temple, would there not be somebody who had to cast the magic, who had to
There would
weave the
be,
spell?
which is very curious now that you mention that. Yeah,
I mean, it's just
I wonder,
strange. At any
do
time
folks just
something,
find their way back on their own?
it's not usually that way. The way that Ardat explained it to me
Hmm?
was there's a quality about the veil which is just spirits cannot travel through it easily. They must be allowed passage through. There must be openings made for them. There's places where
Hmm.
the veil is thinner, and it could be that this is such a place, but even still, if it were just wide
Well,
open,
we know that at the time, Stara, the veil is thinner. That might have
also
something to
true.
do with it.
That's fair, but I don't know. It's passing fair rare that there's any tales even of just an event, just something happening naturally at equinox even.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't think you guys are going to figure it out till you see it happen.
Right.
No, that's fair. I'm just it's strange.
Or
It's
it's
just
very normal and natural and you've never heard of it, but I believe you if you both think it's strange, because I have literally no idea.
that's fair. All I know is anytime something even passing a tenth as miraculous as this, anytime I saw such a thing where I was from, it was usually done by somebody wielding magic and weaving the flow around
Right.
them and around their will and binding it with either word or gesture or an
Then
offering.
keep an eye out for someone then.
I'm trying, as the thing is,
Well,
I've not
wait
seen
for
one
the
yet.
fancy magic to start happening.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose we'll probably see somebody waving a great stick about, if nothing else.
And if not, maybe the magic is just in the water and it does that. I have no idea.
Hmm,
I'm gonna go
suppose we'll
pretend to be
find out.
pleasant though. And he's gonna go talk to the two brute
Hmm.
bandit guys.
Ah,
Hey there, boys, and just kind of go stand vaguely in their general area.
was
They'll say hey.
Where's
Yeah,
that
he's
orc
like, hey
dude who
guys.
fell into his arms?
Yeah, is my orcish friend here? Is he going through
Let
stuff?
me roll. Let me see if he's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not here.
Oh,
That's okay.
shocking. I
Well,
would
good
have
for
been.
him.
Yeah, no, that is good for him.
He's busy doing other activities, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Madden's got eyes on the water. It's like I'm waiting for if this is real and something's popping out and there's faces I recognize, I want to see them. I want to see them and be ready. And if I got to
I
get in
don't
there
want the
and
water
throw
to have
hands.
cleared from their eyes before I have identified them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, listen, you crawl out of the water naked, I give you the skiddly bop immediately. It is there's no in between. Uh, I'm not waiting for you to go, get your wits about you. I'm giving you the bonk. Uh,
Ah,
so he's just waiting.
At some point during this waiting, Amara does show back up.
Mhm.
She will go stand like almost directly next to the water.
Okay.
And
I'll put myself at like a middle ground. Like, so I'm not
Yeah.
exactly with them. I'm a little closer to her, but like not next to her. So I'm like behind her a little bit.
there are definitely other people doing this as
Yeah.
well, like that
I
are
don't want to
right
get in
near
like
the
anyone's
water.
way, but I
Yeah.
want to be able to see the water.
Yeah.
Got a
You
keyhole,
can
you know?
get to a vantage point. Kian, I am going to ask you to roll religion for me because you have this story, and maybe the dice will say I help you put things together a little.
Come on, dice, help me put things together a little.
Does she get advantage?
Mm,
Because God.
work, brain, work. Oh my god.
So advantage, right?
I mean, I was allowing advantage in this space before, so technically, yes.
Come on, bud, you got this.
She gets
This is your
advantage.
domain.
Don't leave me with a natural 1. 16.
Yes!
Okay.
Ooh.
And
Kian falls into the water.
you see your friends, like, everyone starts kind of setting up, waiting for something to happen. And you start thinking through this story more. You shared a lot of it with them, but you start looking at the space.
Mm,
And you know that the circle on the ceiling is very similar to what's on the well itself.
right.
So this thing seems to have been built to be similar, at least, to that location. But
Mm,
like the level of water, this is clearly a much grander scale.
mhm.
In its location, it's much closer to where there was a lot of fighting. So they were probably using this for larger scale resurrections.
Right.
And you look at what's in front of you, this water, and you remember that in the story they had to sing over the well to bring people back, and you are like listening to the space, and even though there are a lot of people in here and it's kind of muffling the sound,
We did
yesterday
hear that sound
you
yesterday.
could very clearly yesterday hear that the cavern itself was singing.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So then there's also that weird gritty sand-like mixture that you pulled out of the water, which
Oh.
could be ash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, from what you were seeing, the elements of it are
Hmm.
here.
Take her out of the
Okay.
water. Get her out of there. Get all of her ashes out.
Whose ashes did we take, Jack?
Oh,
Could be
I'm
a lot
sure
of people's.
Oh no.
We took so many
I
people
mean-
out of the water.
I mean, we probably didn't take all of any one person out of the water, you know? It's probably
Yeah.
just bits
Probably
and-
not,
and
considering.
nobody will
And
know we
there's-
did it anyways.
And there's
Yeah.
people that have decided over the centuries not to come back, so like their ashes are still probably in there.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah.
fucking gross.
You guys have people in your bags.
No, Lamb doesn't know that.
I think Kian will return the ash he took upon realization. I don't know if that'll change anything.
But
Hey, this
But
lady's
it-
just throwing shit in our pond.
and when you get
That-
closer to the water, you are noticing more of the elements, like the crushed herbs that are in there. That like
Mm.
shimmery green is just
Mhm.
flowing throughout it. It's
Are there
almost as
shimmering
if that's
diamond
just in
bits?
the water
Interesting.
itself.
Interesting.
Like, it's shining much more because you are in the sunlight now instead of it being closer to nightfall.
This
That
is resurrection stew.
this is fully resurrection stew, and
Mhm.
I don't know what that means, Jillian, but
Critical hit.
Did she
What's
get
happening?
attacked?
You guys hear that? That was crazy.
I heard nothing.
It was like the screech of a terrible bird.
Oh.
Ow. That
Oh
was a nightmare.
no!
Nobody else
Yikes.
heard the terrible bird?
No.
No.
No! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry.
Well, maybe
Mm.
for the best that it's just
That's
me who heard
Madden
it.
hearing his name from somebody. You got a headache.
Well.
Since none of us remember to do that.
Hey, I've
Oops.
been listening out. I don't think we've been
Yeah,
saying
I haven't
names
heard
at all.
Good
anybody's
job,
name.
everybody. If no one's name has been said,
I
good
think
job.
I said Madden's name a few times, but like, do
You
you
said you
have to
talked about
hear
him
it?
a lot when he wasn't there.
Yeah,
So.
do they
Yeah.
need to hear it to
They
get the
need to
damage?
hear it.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's
At the
nothing
break, I
like
was like, did I hurt Madden?
it's not like the Japanese myth where if you're being talked
No,
about
no.
somewhere else, you sneeze.
You all would be unconscious probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just from the
Yeah,
amount of people
probably.
casually just saying our names that we might
Yeah,
share
just
names with.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
There's a
God,
farmer
the
that
fact
killed
that-
lamb dead.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just counting the lamb that he has. One
One lamb,
two
two
Oh,
lamb.
Oh, no.
He fell asleep at some point. So.
Every morning I count my lambs.
and I fall back asleep.
You
It
see
must be
lamb
done.
fall into the resurrection stew.
Oh no.
Anyways, I'm fine and nothing bad just happened to me. You may
Okay.
continue.
Okay,
Are
That's
you
great.
sure?
Sure.
I will be a
Hmm.
kind person and allow a new perception check as the magic starts kicking in to the space.
Magic
Hmm.
starting. All right, new roll.
New
roll.
rollies. Aw.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
I've got a dirty 20.
Wow.
Nice.
Kian
I have a
staring at the water.
19.
8.
Mm.
I got a 5.
Wow. Wow.
Lamb and Madden are on the case.
We don't have
Wow,
eyes.
Agent
gotcha.
Honey and Agent Mads.
Right?
I was thinking she could also be fawn instead of lamb.
Mm.
Nice.
Hey, I'm not going to remember anyone's fake names.
Me neither.
I'm not going to remember anyone's fake names. I'm just going to just not say names and hope for the best.
Mhm.
Hey,
Because I
you.
won't remember. You, my friend who I've known for months. What
What
is
up, my
up?
dude?
What up, my guy?
Everyone is my guy. Yeah. Everyone here is baby girl, and we're all gonna be okay with
That's
it.
actually everybody's name. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes,
all of my
baby
friends
girl
are
is
named
now
Baby Girl.
all of our names. All
Eventually
my
it
best friends are
becomes
called
your
Baby
name,
Girl.
and it hurts
Yeah.
anyways.
Of
No!
course.
Damn.
Kian, you are very distracted by the resurrection stew in front of you
Mm.
now that you've realized what's going on in this space.
Yeah. Piecing
And-
things together slowly.
Jack, I don't know what you're distracted by. What are you distracted by in this moment?
I am distracted by the fact that I think I've rolled over double digits once in the past 3 sessions that we've
Yeah.
played in any of these campaigns. Probably shapely cheetah butt, I guess.
Mm. You took
Mm.
a step backwards and did not move.
Like, damn, that's a
You
hot in the
just-
back seat, and
Yeah.
Sorry about your friend, but
friend of a
If they
friend.
don't come back,
She's not grieving too badly. She's
that's
just
true.
here for the
She's here
show.
to support her friend
Yeah.
who is here for a friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
The space, you can tell when it starts because that musical sound that you could hear the night before starts getting louder, as if the whole cavern now is singing along in this chant. And you all, even with your really bad rolls, can see the resurrection stew, this shimmering green flowing through the water that's kind of swirling, combining with the ash as you now know it. And you start seeing people that are swimming up out of it, trying to pull themselves up onto the ledge. A lot of coughing out water.
This
Like,
is a
just
nightmare scene, Katie. This is
yes, it
this
is.
is an eldritch horror. And I don't like
You're
it.
welcome.
I don't like the people come back. I don't like all these people coming back. It's freaking me out. Like all the
Listen,
tadpoles got legs and they're all just popping out at the same time.
with your 20 and 19 brain power, I'll let you guys think of this for the moment. Be like, oh damn, this is why Varys was able to kill people for 10 years and make no dent.
They keep coming back. Varys, no.
Oh, Varys is gonna be so mad.
This
Varys is
is
gonna destroy the waterfall. I'm so sorry.
We have to
Gosh.
shut off their miracle pond.
yeah.
I'm turning it off.
Oh
This is not a great use for it. Oh my gosh.
But you all see people start coming up out of the water, and with a 19 and a 20, that is high enough that you both do start recognizing people.
Mm.
no!
But-
Oh boy!
There's something different about them.
Huh?
Man, you were up close and personal with those men. They look younger, like a lot younger than they did. And you see Amara grabs the arm of what looks like the fire mage, and she looks a bit younger as well.
Madden breathing
Kyle.
hard. He's like, I made one for.
Kyle, what would Fen look like if he was 10 years younger?
Probably not much different because he's an elf. So like
Mhm.
Fenn's like 35 years old, but like essentially an 18-year-old. So he'd probably look like a 14, 15-year-old or something like that.
Pasty
Yeah.
faced tween.
So,
Hey, suddenly happy that they don't allow temples in this city.
mhm.
As he a young man crawls naked from a pond, glad he's not seeing clergy at the other side.
So that is who you see that the woman Willow pulls out of the water and gets clothes for him immediately. Like people are pulling clothes out of baskets and towels to help people out. Amara has a towel around Enid and is talking to her.
Everybody be chill, be chill.
There are a lot of people coming out of this water that are
This
being
room
like
is so
moved away
full
from
of
the
people.
edge. Yes. The room gets full very fast.
Madden's like white knuckling the mall. Like he's like, okay, all right. I got a little mission later. A little mission for me for later. And I throw that body in a pit and they never find it again. Now I know what I must do.
Scatter the ashes.
Yeah, because he's taking in the fact that if he goes and starts swinging, that civilians are probably going to be like, this guy's crazy, and start trying to give him the bonk. So he's
Yeah.
like, I don't want civilians to get in my way. So he's gonna
No.
he takes in that there's a shit ton of people here, and we'll hold, but is like,
Yeah.
that'll be a problem I deal with.
That is what you are seeing a lot of in this space is just people greeting their loved ones. Seems a bit confused. Like some of them are like it takes a moment because of what you're assuming is this strange age difference. Like that they are some of them look very different because of how long of a time back it went. Is
So some of them look old, like
All of
younger
them
than just
look-
10 years younger?
well, you are only able to recognize the ones that are
Mm.
boundless.
So
Right.
Enid looks 10 years younger.
Enid looks younger, not quite 10 years younger,
Okay.
but definitely younger.
Okay.
Like, but everyone that you recognize and say, that's them, but it's not what they looked like before. and eventually Amara will, once Enid has clothing on, will bring her over to the two men, and we'll say, "There's something is going on. We need to get everybody together." And Enid, this is your friends. This is Falvey and Donald. And she'll kind of nod at them. "Nice to meet you." And we'll just kind of shake their hands and looking around a bit confused.
Madden's gonna go up to Amara. "Is everything okay?" And like try to get eyes on, like, because you can see when somebody's just like just gently handling this person.
Yeah, she is not hiding that. That is kind of like she is being guided. Uh, things are a little strange, and Enid, this is Mads. Enid will hold out her hand.
Madden will take her hand and make sure there is like I see you looking me in the face, and there is no recognition.
None.
Okay. It's nice to meet you.
Where are we? That, I think, is where we are going to stop.
Oh boy.
Y'all are in the resurrection stew. This is where we're going to stop for tonight. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. It's been a fun night.
Full chat tonight.
Lots of lore
Yeah.
today, I feel.
Yeah. Super good.
My brain fully shut off as soon as I stopped.
Yep.
That's what it
Understandable.
does. When you're done playing the
Listen.
character, the brain goes back to you, and your brain is mush. That's
My
just
brain
what it is.
fully
Correct.
gone.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody stopping by. We'll be back in 2 weeks for more. It's not next week, 2 Thursdays from now. You can
Correct.
see what's going on. Talk to some Boundless that seems to be having some issues.
You'll
If
see
you
us on
want
the
to, maybe see why people don't like this bandit who are suspicious of her, you can go back a couple episodes on YouTube and watch past episodes of our show. You can watch past episodes of On the Backs of Gods, which is the show that Jillian runs on Mondays, Norse mythology inspired game. We're going to go try to find a curse word, maybe, if it exists. It might not. That's on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What else? Join us on Discord.
Yes.
We have Facebook. We have Blue Sky.
Yes.
We have Instagram. I make dice. I'll post them.
They're great. They tell stories.
They tell stories. They love letting me roll 20s on unimportant moments. Like, staring people down that don't actually eat mint the proper way. Okay. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.